We're going to talk about giving intramuscular shots. There are a few different areas on the horse's body, but you want to make sure you're in a location that has a lot of muscle. The safest location is in the neck. So most of the vaccines that you're going to give is in the neck muscle. You want to make sure you're about a hand's width away from the nuchal ligament, which holds up the horse's head and neck, the shoulder, and you don't want to get into the bone, so make sure, I usually do about 2 to 3 inches away from the shoulder. And then also you want to make sure you don't run into the cervical vertebrae, which is also bone. So if I have tape handy, I'll make my triangle, and this is your safe area that's going to get into the deep muscle. If you don't have tape handy, you can take your hand and form a triangle next to the shoulder, and right in this area you should be fine. Now when you go to give your intramuscular shot, there are 2 ways you can give it. You can either put the shot directly into it, or you can put it at a 60 to 90 degree angle. Today I'm going to do the 60 to 90 degree angle. And what I'm going to do first is give the horse just a little pinch to take his mind off of the needle. I'm going to insert the shot all the way to the hub of the needle. Once the needle's in, I'm going to aspirate back to make sure that no blood is coming back into the syringe. Once I know that there's no blood coming back into the syringe, I'm going to start injecting the medication. Now, if you have a large volume of medication, say penicillin, you can redirect the needle halfway through. So if I was doing that, I would take the needle back out about halfway, redirect it, put it back up to the hub of the needle, and administer the remainder of the medication. Pull it out and hold it off so it doesn't bleed. Now, like I said earlier, the neck is the safest place to be when giving intramuscular shots. The other place you can give is the pectoral muscles, which is also a big muscle group on the horse. And the third place is in the hindquarters. You can typically give it up top, right in the middle here, or in this glute section. The problem with this is a lot of horses do not like being needle going in back here, so you'll want to make sure they're not a kicker. So when you do this, make sure that you're very, very close to the horse when you go to administer it, or you're administering it from the other side. So I would stay on this side when I'm administering it on this side. And that's how you get an intramuscular shot.